Hey, I'm Will.
I'm Maurice.
And I'm Noah. And this is the Crippled Pod.
You are listening to an unsponsored podcast. If you would like to sponsor this podcast, please reach out to us on our Instagram page.
You will.
What up? What's up,
up?
boys? What up? What up? We've only been talking for an hour and a half before we started this, so hopefully we got everything out of the way, and we can just focus on Malazan for Jordan.
You hear that, Jordan? We're here for you, bud.
I know Jordan
Right
says
off the bat.
He says he's come around, but I'm starting to think that's a lie, so we stop bugging him.
I don't think so. I think he loves the B. The shout-outs are great. 2, we did talk shit about you, Noah, in the book club, and you haven't seen it because you don't check the book club. And our talking shit was about how you don't check the book club, and so you just proved it by not...
Because I fucking care.
He doesn't. Ladies and gents. No.
Look, I'm writing 2 books. I run 3 social media pages. I'm trying to do a podcast for you guys. I'm trying to put these chapter summaries together. I have 3 children. I have a full-time job. I don't give a shit what you say about me in the book club.
You sort of have a full-time job. Like, I know it's technically a full-time job.
Hold on. Noah.
I have a job that
pays full-time.
I
pays him a full-time salary. Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, when you get to a certain point in your career, that's
what 3
happens.
accounts? Do you have like a secret edits account?
I do have one secret account.
I'm convinced he has a secret music account. I think he plays music on an account, totally secret, that none of us know about.
What do you mean?
I do have an account that nobody knows about.
Is it EDM?
That nobody will ever know about.
Is it EDM?
Who knows?
I got real
well,
quiet
let's get
when I
to...
asked that.
Look, we got a lot to get through here. We can stop talking about me. I know that's your guys' favorite thing to do, as you do it when I'm not even looking. So let me get into my notes here for ya. And we are going to go through chapters 15 through 19, correct? Book 4? Mm-hmm. Book 4. This is there's some... Okay, they're beefy chapters, but they seem pretty pointed, most of them, except for chapter 19. So we'll probably spend a lot more time there.
This is where we start to get the single POV chapters a little bit. Or two POVs.
Less stressful, you know.
We jump around a lot less in these chapters.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because we're getting close, right? Mm-hmm. We're getting close to climax here. Some may say we have climax in chapter 19, right? You hear my dogs barking about that?
I do hear your dogs. I mean,
there's still
certainly. Okay, at this point,
at most it's pre-com.
Right?
At most,
and you're like,
no. I was thinking. Look, Malazan's multiple orgasms. I would say.
I see that.
I think Malazan's the time. This is guys' time to shine.
It's a long night.
We don't get to experience this in real life, so we have to do it through books. This is gone. I'm not deleting this. I'm keeping this. My mother, if you're listening, I really doubt. But if you are,
I was gonna say, this is gonna be the one episode my mom listens to.
I don't care.
Oh my god,
dude, you should have seen for the sex talk when I was in 3rd grade. My mom had the fucking guides out, bro.
Yeah,
we got pictures. I'm like, what are these balloons going to the sun for? She's like, that's a sperm and eggs. That's an egg, sperm. No.
Yeah. That's the life of kids of parents who work in the medical field.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it's fine. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna read our nice summary here. Will is gonna start us off like normal, get us rolling. Maurice is gonna come in with some bullshit, and I'm gonna sit here and listen and talk about prose when it comes up. So, chapter 15. Chapter 15. The Road to Tremolor. Tensions tighten across every storyline. Aboard the Ragstopper, Kalam forms an uneasy alliance with a mysterious Salkalan. Salkalan? How do we like to say it? Salkalan?
Salk-Elan, I think is that.
Salk-Elan. Just as news arrives that Admiral Nock has been arrested by High Fist Pormqual, virtually guaranteeing no rescue for Coltane. While Minala secretly follows Kalam by stowing away on another ship with the chain of dogs, Coltane refuses to retake I'm not gonna say this right. Oobyard. Oobyard. Uberyard. Will, how's the audio say it? Because that's how everybody reads this, I'm guessing.
Oh God. Uberid.
Uberid.
Ubar.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Uberid.
And instead presses onward, inducting freed servants into the seventh as Corporal Lifts receives a chilling vision of an ancient, jagged crime awaiting them. In the holy deserts, Felicin, shattered by grief, resolves to embrace her role in the rebellion once she realizes Tavor will be sent to crush it, even as Tolblakai stalks a soul-taken threat and Habor quietly hopes it kills him. Meanwhile, near Tremolor, Ikariam unknowingly stands amid ruins he himself destroyed 100,000 years ago. Holy shit. His memory loss concealing the catastrophic power that Mappo is sworn to contain. While Fiddler deflects suspicion, Crocus captures the scheming Iskaril Pust, and the group reunites with Apsalar and her father Relic at the false path of hands, leading Soul-Taken and divers into Azathoth's trap, leaving everyone poised on the brink of whatever waits within Tremolor.
Yeah, so we're now firmly into the race to the finish. I feel like as of this chapter, we're into book 4, and like now we're starting to get we're moving toward conclusions, right? Things are inevitably happening. So in terms of big stuff in this chapter that I really enjoyed, the Jagged lore, getting some like info, not really info at this point, but the implication that information might come soon about like the Jagged and what happened 100,000 years ago through List. I continue to really like List as a character.
Same.
He's just List. And like it's not that he like does anything monumental, or he's just a really good representation, I think, of the human side of Malazan. That he's like a pretty normal guy who's caught into this really extraordinary circumstance, right? He's not really of note. I mean, he is now because he's having visions of the future or the past, but he's not someone that's like got a family name, or he's not like in charge of anything, but he's just a normal soldier who's in this horrible situation. So I really like all the stuff with List. So we're also seeing at this point like the threads of the various storylines kind of overlapping, right? With the stuff where with Kalam, we find out that Pormqual's arrested the Admiral, and so now we know we're not going to get any help for Coltane. So now we know the Chain of Dogs is on
Our
her
boy.
own. I enjoy seeing that. I think Erickson does it very well here, where you start to see these various seemingly disconnected storylines weaving together from a distance. It's not like the characters themselves are even influencing it. It's just that we're getting information piecemeal through POVs that are not connected, but that information is painting a much fuller picture of the narrative. I think maybe on a microcosm, this is kind of the thing about Malazan, right? Everybody will tell you, oh, you won't know what's happening, but when it all comes together at the end, it's awesome. And so I think that is true within the book also, like in the individual books, that these storylines are so disconnected, but they're not really as disconnected as they seem, and the picture is coming together for us now.
I don't understand that. I've always had a problem with that notion, and it's very commonly said that Malazan, you don't know what's happening, and I've never really gotten that because the writing is so grounded in like the moment that you are reading about. Well, all you have to know is what's happening to these characters right now, which is very easy to follow. I would say even accessible in a lot of ways because there's so much dialogue. It's funny.
I think that that misrepresentation comes from people who read like the first 4 chapters of Gardens of the Moon and then DNF'd. Like, if you just read the first 4 or 5 chapters of Gardens of the Moon, then you don't know what the fuck is going on, and that's okay. But by the end of Gardens of the Moon, you have a very good picture of what's happening. And then as we move to these next books, like they're just regular fantasy books. Nothing feels super confusing. It's just slow reveals over time, like you want from an epic fantasy.
But even the first 4 chapters, I feel, of Gardens of the Moon, that's what always bothered me, because I'm like, we know what's happening. This Fisher girl is sitting next to this old lady hag who got her head bashed in by a guard, and then 2 godlike weirdos showed up, and they released 7 hounds, and they killed a whole fucking town. And then we see Perrin moving through the field of corpses. I feel like I always knew what was happening. Did I understand the implications of it? No.
Yeah.
But I don't know. People need to calm down.
I think what you see a lot with this is the immediate events taking place are very accessible, very easy to understand.
Yeah.
The greater implications and context of them are not. And people have this thing, I think fantasy in particular suffers from this, where readers are not always super patient and they want to know exactly how everything fits together, but you don't have to. It's not, first of all, I think it's also important to note that you can read and enjoy and appreciate these books without knowing all of the context. You don't even need it. It will, it's there. It does lend extra meaning when you have it. I don't think the books are unenjoyable without it, though, either. I think that's important to get across. Mm-hmm. But I also think, if you've read Deadhouse Gates, and you're getting into chapter 15, and you can't see how stuff is fitting together, I just wonder if you've been paying attention a little bit.
Right, right.
Because it's not.
There are things that are confusing. Something introduced in this book is, and there was a bit of confusion about this in the book club, and it was, what is the fake path of hands? What does that mean? Why does Absalar? What do we know? Do we know? Do we know who Servant is? We do know who Servant is at this point.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. All right. So why is? I'm sorry, I just didn't want to spoil anything. Why is Servant and Absalar and her father, doing this fake path of hands? What is the fake path of hands? I saw somebody say, "Oh, it's literal, painted hands," and I don't think that's what it is. I think it's a magical trail. So what they're doing is creating kind of a scent, a magical scent that the divers and the Soul Taken follow through the desert, and because they've been on this trail for so long, they think they have identified the path of hands when they actually haven't. They fell for a trick, and I think it's sorcery, and because Shadow is all about illusion and trickery and deception, I think that's what it is. I don't think it's a literal path of hands. I think it's a magic trail that they're creating.
But I'll also just ask, does that fundamentally change the events of what's happening in the book?
No. We don't need to know how Pust created it. We know that he did.
What is very clear in the text is Pust, Absalar, and her father are doing this. They're creating this path to lead the Soul Taken into Ivers somewhere, right? That's all you really need to know. You don't have to know all of the reasons. When it's important to know, you'll know them,
In fact,
I just want to say before you guys keep going, this is a very good Will's scheming right here, Maurice, to get you to not ask about the swords again. I just want to make that clear. This is all this is a setup. This is all a setup for Will's book. So people don't, he's like, well, go listen to episode 9 of the Crippled Pod and I'll explain.
I said this. You're like, no one's mentioned it, no one's asking. And I'm like, they're not going to. The only reason I said anything in the first place is because I know the truth. And it's because you told me.
Hey, I'm just saying, we got some scheming Will is going on right now.
It was nothing to do. That is my general opinion of a lot of writing, is that we all need to exercise patience as readers.
You need to get to the end of the book.
Yeah.
And trust. I mean, at this point, I feel like Erickson's earned our trust, but
Yeah, I think so.
For sure.
So yeah. Anyway, though, that's all to say that we have a lot of things converging here.
Yeah, and we're being misled a lot. We're being like,
yes,
there are a lot of
these
red herrings. That's like we don't know who's going to be
unreliable
Shaik.
narrators too. So
Yes.
like
Yeah.
we see that a lot where characters are like very sure about something, and then they're wrong.
I know you do, Noah.
Like it's yeah. So
I love
cool.
unreliable narrators when we don't know they're unreliable. That's
Yes.
what I like.
Yes.
That's
Y'all are going to be
okay.
happy to know. I don't know if this is a spoiler. Maybe it's a spoiler, so I won't say it. Never mind.
okay. Perfect.
Fascinating.
I'm trying to see. So let's talk about implications a little bit, Will, of Coltane he's not going to be getting help.
Yeah, so we know things are dire with the chain of dogs. Coltane he's decided not to retake this city, Uberid, that has been captured, and he's saying, you know what, we're going to keep moving because he's not trying to get like bogged down in that city. So there's always been this like hope amongst the people on the chain of dogs that there was help coming from somewhere, Aaron or somewhere else, and we know as the reader now it's not happening. No one's coming to save them. They are on their own. And so I think it makes their situation a lot more tenuous. And it was already pretty bad. I mean, they're already dealing with starvation and lack of water and losing troops and these constant like harrying battles. And it's like, yeah, and now you're going to have to do that all the way to Aaron, which we know is still very far away. And they have to pass through this forest that List is saying is basically haunted. So it's not looking great for Coltane and the guys.
Great, man. Is there anything else you want to hit on in this chapter? I know it's pretty straightforward chapter. I feel like there's nothing.
Well, did we talk about where Felicin is?
No.
Oh yeah, we can talk about Felicin a little bit. She's kind of
and obviously
at this.
Ikariam a little bit, but that's not something we need to touch on.
We hit on that in the beginning, kind of like, and we'll get more into that in the next chapters too. But Felicin, it's like she's kind of accepted her role at this point, right?
Tobukai did go off to fight a polar bear.
Yes,
that did happen in this chapter.
Which we have.
Art.
I should have had art ready. Go check out. Jason, go post this art.
Post
this
the art.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
It's one of my favorite pieces for sure.
Oh yeah, tattoo that on my nipple, dude. I love that.
Be a very detailed tattoo for a nipple. How big is your nipple?
Oh,
show us.
Humongous. It's like a slab of Canadian
It's a
bacon,
pizza.
dude.
It's a whole pizza, dude. Just like
That's gonna be a clip for sure. How big is your nipple? Humongous.
Now I feel like I'm gonna have to defend my nipple. This is all a trick to get me to show my nipples.
I literally
that's
asked.
That's what we're after. All right, here we go. I
We'll
just
get us a
shared,
picture here. I'll show it here. I like this. I like this. This art's pretty good. All right.
Trigger alert! We're about to see Noah's nipple.
My nipple and this picture. Here we go. Screen. Let me make sure I don't have all my secret stuff up here. Oh, here we go. I can do it like this.
Oh, it's just me.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Look at that thing, man.
I love that.
Jesus, dude.
I love.
And he's 17.
Yeah.
That's what I looked like. I looked like that at 17.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I did.
He's
I was
a goddamn
ripped when I
liar.
was 17. And then
No
I got
one looked
fat.
like Tobukai at 17.
Yeah,
Nobody.
I was darker. I was just all around a better person. And
He had
I
black
don't know that I
hair.
would say. I don't know that I
did
would
have-
say Toblikai is a good
I
person.
had black hair.
We don't know nearly enough about him to make that statement.
I know
Okay.
a lot about Tobukai, and I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say Tobukai is not a good person. And this whole we've seen him. Oh my god, is this the scene where? No, it happens. Okay, it happens. We're gonna talk about it. So,
Well, we're just about. I would love to get to the next chapter before we hit 20 minutes. So, Maurice,
We're about to slay it, dude. We got this.
if you can give me your important things, maybe not every. You wrote very long important things.
There are a lot of important things.
Okay, go for it.
These are recaps. These aren't they're like
Sure.
they're like this is shit you should remember because it's important to the story. But our important things are a little different. Admiral Nock has been arrested. We know that. Sakalan, something's weird about that dude. Remember that.
Sakalan.
Manala is chasing Kalam. She got onto another. She has no quit, and she's gonna go get her man.
And I think she's hot.
Is that your man? That's mine.
Canonically,
Y'all
I
know
think she's
that.
hot.
He has opinions on all of this.
References. We don't get your old man references, Maurice.
Oh, my TikTok references. I think that implies that one of us is old.
Look, I think you're the oldest one here, so I'm going to call you old man.
Dude, I'm a month older than you.
Oh,
That's Will's the youngest, though, for sure.
Will is a child, yes.
List also has the ghost of a Jagged visiting his dreams. Felicin, Tobokai went to go fight a polar bear. Felicin is like, hey, you got to do this. And she's like, you know what? My sister is going to come to fight this fucking desert army. So if I want to get my sister, and then she's like, boom, I'll do it. And she's like, okay, I'll be Sheik then. And so she's kind of agreed at this point, even though she still has not opened the book. You got to open the book to become Sheik. She has not done that. Akarium, man, poor Akarium, dude. He stumbled into the city. He's like, hey, man, this city's fucking destroyed. And wait, here's this machine. It looks really familiar. Oh, I think I made this. I wonder why it's the only thing that survived. And Mappo's like, don't connect it. Don't connect it. Don't connect it. Please don't connect it. And he doesn't connect it. Oh, no. Does Mappo tell him? Mappo's like, you did it, bro. Or does he wait?
Ikarium realizes that it's been like 94,000 years since he was in this city last. That's something like that.
Yes. That's how long Ikarium's been. Is a map, fucking Jesus. Okay.
Guys are so old in this book.
Yeah, they're old.
My Maurice connects with the series so well.
Yes. Because I'm an old man.
I love this rhetoric.
But you know what's crazy is I don't have children, so I have the youngest energy. Anyway, we find Apslar and her father at the beginning of a warren, and they all are like, all right, send our horses. We finally say goodbye to the Growl horse, who is a fucking champion. And then they walk into a mysterious warren fragment, and that's chapter 15.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Chapter 16, the river crossing. Are we
We're
ready?
doing so good. We're doing so good.
We're gonna jinx it.
While you talk, I'm gonna get water.
You don't have to tell us that. Just do it. Chapter 16, the river crossing. Coltane's march collides with disaster at the river when Corbolo Dom's forces close in, and the Silanda, manned by Gessler, Stormy, and Truth, now mysteriously near ascendance after surviving the fiery warren, reappears to ferry the wounded. Coltane's iron will is on full display as he shatters his hand punching Gessler, refuses a suspicious truce, and prepares for betrayal, which comes when the nobles secretly send the refugees into the deadly crossing that erupts into slaughter, costing the Wiccans dearly, including Sormo Anath. While Duiker nearly kills Nethpara in fury before being struck down. In Raraku, Toblakai returns with the severed head of a soul-taken bear, and tensions explode when Haborik hurls a giant warrior aside with unseen jade hands, hinting at a divine purpose yet unrevealed. as Felician edges closer to embracing her role in the rebellion. Meanwhile, Fiddler's group enters the Azath Warren fragment, where Apsalar, burdened by 3 lifetimes of memory, confines in Icarium, prompting Mappo at last to reveal the terrible truth of Icarium's forgotten massacres. Choosing imprisonment over destruction, Icarium agrees to approach Tremolor as Iskarel Pust summons 5 Hounds of Shadow for insurance. Because if Icarium refuses to save Azath, he might destroy it instead.
Yeah. So let's
a lot
talk
of
about,
fun stuff in this chapter.
Let's talk about the last thing you said there. That Icarium has the power, apparently, to destroy the Azath.
Dude, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He can kill the Deadhouse. Like that.
That's
like something he can do.
The Azath, remember, that thing ate Raced.
Mm-hmm.
And Icarium could destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. Insane.
That was my first thought was, oh, it like took Raced. He wasn't able to fight against it. And Icarium could just kill it.
Yeah. He's not being taken. And he's like, hey, if I get... Oh, do we know? Has Icarium said...
Is that this chapter? I don't know. I don't remember.
It's either this chapter or next one, but he says, like, let it take me. Don't...
Yeah.
Help it.
Fight me.
Yeah, help it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think,
which is,
Icarium's journey to awareness has been pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But I think it's clear at this point that he's pretty much aware of who he is. Even if the reader's not fully aware yet of what
he knows he at least knows that he's dangerous.
He knows he's very dangerous.
Yeah.
And let's keep in mind too, for anybody not following along on this, is that by taking him, that does not mean the Azath will kill him. It doesn't do that. It imprisons him for eternity.
Yes, forever.
Like, we see other creatures that it's captured, over time, and they're still awake. Like, they're apparently alert. So
yeah,
it's not exactly a fun
screaming, like still just being held. Yeah,
and Icarium is so concerned about his own power that he's telling his friend, "Help it take me." Like, that's nuts.
I gotta love Icarium and Mappo so much.
Icarium and Mappo at the end of this book, like the whole ending portion of this book, it's so good. Like, their relationship is so good.
Let's talk about. Can I get your opinion on Tobukai? He asks about 6 times a day. He's like, "Let me kill Heberick," and she keeps saying no, and then finally she's like, "Do it." And then Heberick fucking hurls that man into the desert.
With jade hands.
With jade hands.
Grabs him with his invisible hands and throws him into the desert. Such a great scene. Is this
I love Heborick also. Heborick's one of my favorites from this.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I want to make sure I don't spoil anything here, but is this the same sequence where she tells him, like, you can run from your god all you want, but you still have purpose? Mm-hmm. Such a great, like, his story coming around to that is so good that it's clear. We don't fully know all the reasons he was, like, left Fener and all that stuff, but, like, that he still, like, has a purpose to fulfill, and, like, learning that for himself is obviously very, very cool for him.
Leomon and Tobukai also opened the book.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a bit of metaphor.
Leomon sees nothing, and Tobukai sees something so beautiful he cries.
Yeah.
So,
it feels a bit like Kung Fu Panda, who is the dragon warrior to me. Like, that's the vibe.
What a funny
spoiler alert for
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert for
my middle daughter loves Kung Fu Panda, dude.
She's great.
Kung Fu Panda too.
Anything with Jack Black, my middle daughter loves. She is in love with Jack Black.
Has she seen
Tenacious? That's amazing.
No, she's not seen Tenacious D.
The Pick of Destiny.
I'm gonna wait till she's 8, and then we'll.
You gotta be at least 8 to watch Tenacious D.
They already
Yes.
they already know when they're in Daddy's car they get to listen to songs that have the E on it, and in Mommy's car they're not allowed to. So
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Okay,
That's awesome.
another.
I just don't like censorship in art.
I agree.
My wife does.
Just say
That's
fuck,
fine.
dude. Just say
That's
fuck.
her decision. Okay, I'm not trying to get my kids to say fuck.
Also,
But
Gessler,
it is so
Stormy, and
funny when
Truth
kids
come
say
back.
fuck. Can we acknowledge that?
It is.
Yes,
It's
kids
hilarious.
cussing is
Sorry.
hilarious.
I love
Okay,
kids
well,
cussing.
Stormy Gessler and the crew from the
They
salon
show
are
up,
boys.
dude. They're back.
They're back.
They're back.
That's us.
They made
That's
it.
us.
Oh, is that us?
Yeah.
That's that.
We didn't change our name.
Your Truth,
Yes.
dude.
I'm Truth?
You have to be.
Oh, man.
What?
He's Gessler. I'm Stormy. Your Truth. Based on
Why are
follower
you-
count.
What's wrong with truth? It's on your follower count.
Based on follower counts, that would be it.
Truth doesn't have a cool sword. He doesn't get punched in the face by Coltane. He doesn't get to do anything.
Well,
The only thing he does is get turned down by Felician. That's the only thing he does.
hey,
That's it.
You know,
you
I
can't
mean,
help
he's-
who you are.
And then, wait, no,
you're
he
still
gets
in the
turned down by
crew.
Felician,
You're
and
still
then
in the
he almost
crew.
dies. He almost dies, and Bowden has
That's
to pull him
dope.
back in the boat.
You've
in
evaded
this
that.
situation, one of us is the new recruit. And it would reasonably be you. This isn't an insult.
Now, to be fair, I'm the only one who's not published.
That's true. That's
He's
true. If we
Truth.
go by,
I'm fine.
by
I'm fine. I'll be
publishing,
Truth. I don't. That's
he's true.
That's
I get to
fine.
be Gessler, right? You're Stormy.
That's
So there
fine.
you go.
If anything, I think it's more badass not to care.
I think I'm.
It's more badass not to care.
Wait, who published first?
Oh wait. Okay, hold on. Is Gessler the older one? Or
Yeah.
okay, then you'd be Gessler. Yeah, you published first.
Oh, you magically became Stormy. Wow. How did
Right,
that?
the guy with the sword.
Wow, little fucking schemer, dude.
You know what's funny though is that Will technically. I'm the recruit for this podcast because you two were in on it together. So in that context, I'm Truth. Will is Gessler, and Noah is Stormy. We all have a little bit of Gessler, Stormy, and Noah. Not Noah. And Truth inside of us.
Okay.
What's
Well,
Compromise.
Let's talk about what they.
so you guys have a little bit of
no.
Noah inside you. Okay, I was
Oh.
okay. We're getting out. We're out of order here. Wait. Okay.
Stormy, oh my
Back-
god, when they're rowing up the river to go see, like, what are these dudes doing? And Stormy's like, want to shoot him? I fucking love that. I love that moment.
Those three, like Stormy, Gessler, and Truth, are maybe my favorite characters in this whole book, and they're in like,
100%.
not that much of
100%.
it, but they're,
Yeah.
They're
so good.
so fucking
The
funny
scene
and
with Gessler and Coltane is an all timer. That's an all timer.
There are Phoenix Envoys in this book. There are
Yeah.
replacements.
100%. Noah's gonna try to
They
get
would get
all
along.
three of them for
They
his
would get along
fucking-
with the Phoenix and
Definitely getting all of them. All of them in Aquarium.
Yeah.
um,
Whoever gets Akarium is winning.
man,
Like,
I'm not sure Ikarium's a good hang though. I don't know. Maybe
If you have those
Mappa's a great hang.
you got to have Mappo with it.
Mappa, yeah,
Fiddler
I think
also
Ikarium
makes
without
up
Mappo is not chill.
card games.
that's true. We do like made up characters. Okay, order. Back to the
Order,
chapter.
order, back.
Okay.
Okay.
But seeing
Okay.
the Marines and Coltane, I want to talk about that.
Yeah.
When he's like,
Go ahead.
he's like, you're gonna. He said, "You
he's-
is this the one with the sappers? Or are you talking about with Stormy and Gessler and Truth?"
Stormy, Gessler, and Coltane, where he's like, if you promote me, I'll punch you in the face. Um,
And he
So
says,
good.
What would your old commander Crust
yeah.
do if you
That's
said
important
that to him?"
remember.
And then he says, he'd punch me in the, and then Coltane just fucking decks him.
Decks
and
him.
it's so funny. 'Cause
Well, it's so good. I was laughing this entire scene. It's the first time we've seen Coltane show any levity, like any
yeah.
camaraderie in that way. And also we learned something very interesting. So Gessler and Stormy are very, and I assume Truth also, are very close to Ascension. Like something
dope,
that is
though.
something that has happened. I assume is something with the Telanimas dragon. Like, they are very close to Ascension, and Coltane knocks Gessler on his ass with one punch. Now he breaks his hand doing it, but he knocks him to the ground with one punch and breaks his nose.
Makes me wonder how cool Coltane's going to be in books coming up.
Yeah, I know. And so you are anyway, we learn a lot about them in this sequence. It's very I think this is such a good job of character building in a scene that is pretty innocuous. It's just some characters talking.
Yeah.
And we
What a
learn
word. That's a
so
lit fic
much.
word right there, my boy. I love
What's
it.
that?
That's a lit fic word right there. Only you could have
Hell
used
yeah.
innocuous.
Hell yeah.
Fucking loser.
I innocuous, bud.
Yeah. What?
You said it.
That's
Noah
what I'm
said
talking about.
innocuous. I think he said
That's what I'm talking about.
innocuous.
Innocuous.
With it, he added an L in there.
Look, Will's the editor here. You should
That's
see the
right.
red lines after I'm done writing a chapter, baby.
Shout out to Will, who is offering editing services to
Yep.
all authors.
I heard he's 0.02 cents a word.
What?
Right?
What's happening now?
Wait, isn't that a thing? I thought that was a thing. I thought you were doing
I
that.
haven't advertised this to anybody yet.
We're
Yeah,
advertising
you
it
are.
for you now.
I am
This is
too
bigger than
late.
anything you're going to get when you post to Instagram, so let's do it.
First of all, that's not true. But
Also
I'll get a message from
rude.
Will. He's like, hey, man, do you think you can share this?
I don't do that. I very rarely do that.
He just sends it to our group chat.
He's
I
like,
send, no, I put it on my close friends. Anyway, I think that we get a lot of
Please
really
help
good
me.
character
No.
building in this scene.
Yes.
Anyway, what else do we want to talk about from this chapter?
I think that's it.
hold on.
Okay.
can we
Wait.
hold on before you do your thing? Before you do the thing, Maurice, I'm going to do a YouTube exclusive here.
Okay.
Check it out.
It's
I
me
just
again.
got. Hold on.
Oh.
I just got this rough sketch of a town in my book. I just wanted to share it. This is YouTube exclusive. There you go, guys. That's
Dang,
it. That's all I'm going to show.
Dang,
It's going away.
sick.
I just saw that and I got really stoked. I was like, yeah, that looks right. We can make it
That's
a little
fucking tight,
shittier,
dude.
but all right. Things to remember. I just thought
Things
it'd
to
be fun to do a
remember.
YouTube exclusive.
Things to remember. Oh god, I just threw up in my.
Did you verp, dude?
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate verping.
Acid reflux, dude. It's kicking my ass. I've been eating Tums like candy, and so it's giving me. I'm having terrible. I'm all fucked up. I'm all fucked
So
up.
You gotta go Pepto.
you gotta
go Pepto instead of Tums.
omeprazole,
Pepto
dude.
juice.
Go buy some omeprazole. I take one every single morning. It's genetic in my family. We have hiatal hernias.
I can't take that because of one of my medications.
The heart stuff.
Oh, the statin. Yeah, I think it might be the statin. I can't take
God,
that.
I would just die if I couldn't take omeprazole.
Can you take Nexium? Nexium's a similar medication. You can take Nexium.
No, but I can take Pepto, and you're right. I'm just gonna go take a swig of Pepto right out the bottle. That's what I'm gonna do after
I
I
buy the
do.
Pepto Chews because it's much
important
easier to
thing.
take those than it is to take the.
I hate those. They're so.
I take my
Black-
omeprazole. This is old people talk right here. This is
Black-
fucking old
Yeah,
people
dude.
talk.
Horrible. Everybody under the age of 50 just turned this off.
Well, we're all in our 30s, so I think it's a pretty
That
common
says more
joke
about
that
us than it
millennials.
does the people watching.
There's no millennials. There's a lot, so many TikToks that are they go to concerts and they're like, "Hey, you want one?" And it's Tums, and they're like, "Yes, I do."
When you go
want
out
one."
drinking, you gotta put Tums in your pocket if you're going drinking.
Yes, 100%.
There's no
Tums
world.
are
I'm gonna be
essential in my house.
I'm gonna be at Emerald City Comic Con. So I don't take Tums at home because I take my omeprazole in the morning. But I'm gonna be at Emerald City Comic Con, so I know I'm gonna be drinking every night for 4 days.
Yeah.
So
Well, and if you eat con food, if you eat the food at the con,
I do
you'll
not.
need it. You'll need it
I do
then
not.
too.
I know my limits. I will drink 40 beers, but you're not gonna get some fried food in my mouth.
You're not eating a ribbon potato.
No.
Sounds good though, dude. A ribbon potato.
potatoes
Come
are good.
on.
They are
There's
good.
nothing.
I mean,
There's
let's be
nothing
honest.
about that sounds attractive to me. Now a beer.
I'm gonna go
That's where my
buy.
calories. That's where my
Hey,
calories come from.
You know, I live in Asheville, and Asheville is the microbrewery capital of the world. We have like
I live in.
120 microbreweries in our city.
Now, to be fair, I do live in the Seattle area. We do pretty well on the
Coffee.
beer. All your guys' hops come from us. Shut up.
Anyway, important
All right,
things.
things to remember. Yep.
Yes, okay, these are the important things. Oh, they've spotted Corbolodom's forces, so they're gonna do another fucking river crossing. Gessler, Stormy, and Truth show up, and they are ascended, or near ascension. They are near ascension, and
As they should be.
maybe so is Coltane. And then in Raraku, Heberick threw Tobakai. Tobakai came back with the head of a soul-taken bear. That really speaks to his power. He killed it with a wooden fucking sword. Then they get to... Is this where they fucking... They reach the edge of the Warren fragment? Oh, we already talked about this. Do they know they're at the Azaf house here? Yeah. They emerge in a forest and they start... Oh, we see so much here between Akarium. This is where Akarium decides... Yeah, he wants... he says, let him take me.
Yep.
Let it take me.
Oh yeah, the hounds are there too. Did we cover that? The hounds are there.
Noah did. Noah covered that. And then Escaril Pust reveals his scheme, which is basically
we got a
he wanted to get Akarium to the House of the Azaf so that Akarium could kill all the divers in Soul Taken. Which is insane. And it worked.
Which he could with like one swipe.
Yeah. Just like Guile from Street Fighter. He just sends like a...
Oh, yeah.
Another great pull.
That's dating you, too.
Yeah, I know. And then... Oh, and poor Sormo dies.
Yes.
The young boy, old man.
With Sormo's death, we do not see crows coming to take his soul.
We see butterflies. And for some reason, I remember those butterflies being burned. And I don't know why I remembered those butterflies being burned. So when I got to this chapter and that didn't happen, I was like, what?
What's happening?
Well, a bunch of the butterflies do die because they're like in the water and stuff. But,
Yeah. But they take his souls. Mm-hmm. That's the whole butterflies. They take his souls instead of the... And I wonder if that's what happens to warlocks. Is that what happens to warlocks? Or is that different? Is it... Like, what's the deal here? What does that mean?
I don't know. Duiker doesn't know either. Because he thinks about it.
So we don't...
Like,
so we don't know.
That?
Yeah. And that's... Oh, and fuck Nethpara. Yes. Fuck that guy. The fucking nobles were like, hey, we're gonna... Hey, Coltane, can we please do this? And Coltane says, no. And this is like, just listen to Coltane. But he doesn't want to explain. And so they're like, well, you're not going to explain to us. We are going to go anyway. And so they fucking go. And then they get massacred. But then the peasants fight back. Mm-hmm. And Duiker he chokes the shit out of Nethpara. And then somebody knocks him out. And that's the end.
Chapter 17.
Wait. Yeah. 17, yeah.
Yeah. We're on 17. All right. Chaos erupts on the Ragstopper as Kalam, Salk Alan, and Slimy Aaron, Treasurer, endure a surreal voyage where time itself seems broken and increasingly erratic. Captain prepares to attack two pursuing privateers. When the ships clash, the treasurer's betrayal is revealed. He's conspired with his pirate relatives and High Fist Pormqual to steal Aaron's wealth. But the plan collapses as the Marines slaughter the boarders. Salkalan kills the pirate mage, and Kalam leaps onto the summoned Inkaral to bring. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Inkar.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Inkar. All right, hell yeah, boys. Inkaral to bring it crashing down. After which the treasurer is tied to his stolen coins and dumped overboard. Meanwhile, in Raku, Felicin approaches the whirlwind and steps more fully into her role as Shaik Reborn, asserting authority despite doubt from Leomin and sharp warnings from Haboric, even speaking at moments with Shaik's voice as she prepares to confront the impatient high mages. Days later, as the Ragstopper nears the Falari Isles, the captain lingers in a strange, possibly supernatural decline, while a Malazan fleet appears on the horizon, adjunct Tavor Perrin, sailing for 7 cities, confirming the inevitable collision between Tavor and Felicin, as Salkalan proposes an alliance with Kalam and hints of deeper game surface, raising the unsettling possibility that even now unseen hands may be shaping events aboard the ship. I had a lot of typos in that one I had to work around.
You should have hired me to edit it for you.
No, we're not editing the chapter summaries.
Honestly, this is an interesting chapter because I feel like it was all very straightforward. I didn't feel like there was a whole lot here that we have to interpret.
This is a Brandon Sanderson chapter.
It was a Brando Sando chapter. Yeah. In the best way possible. It's not a bad thing.
No, it's cool.
I think that it was good. It was good to get like a little bit of a straightforward action chapter after everything's been going on.
Because we're only dealing with two
POVs
point of views here, right?
Yeah. And there's something's going on with the Ragstopper that we're not totally sure. Kalam's not really sure what's going on. And there's some weird shit happening there. The captain is, I don't know, something's weird happening.
Declining.
With him. Yeah, he's just getting worse, even though he shouldn't be. He's like the way it's described in the book is he's basically like in and out of consciousness, and he's not lucid when he is conscious. So he's like saying a bunch of weird shit, and like he's just not even you can't really even comprehend what he's saying. We also Saul Kilan seems to have an ulterior motive. And he seems to know that he hints at knowing that Kalam is on a quest to kill Lassine.
He knows. Come on.
So that throws Kalam off. And yeah, I did enjoy their conversation though, when he's like, basically Saul Kalan's like, hey, I want to get to know you better. And Kalam's like, you're not my type. It's such a funny thing because it's so accurate to how like guys in that situation talk.
I'm good.
It's so funny. And Kalam continues to just seem kind of like over the whole thing. He's kind of bored, kind of fed up. Just
wants to kill something, dude.
Why is like so much hard shit keep happening? Like, I got on this boat. I can't even have an easy boat ride. Like, I'm caught up in a conspiracy now. Like, yeah. So I said it's a pretty straightforward chapter.
We're getting weird. Hold on, time out. We're getting weird feedback from I think Maurice.
I think Maurice turned on a fan.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
yeah. What is that?
Hey Maurice, did you turn on a fan or something?
No.
It sounds like a fan in your room. Like that's what it sounds like. That's
Maybe mute, unplug, and replug. Okay, Will, go ahead and continue.
What was I gonna say? I really enjoyed them tying the stolen coins to the treasurer when they threw him off, and that the sharks, like, he sank so fast the sharks were like, "That's too much trouble," and just didn't even chase him. I really enjoyed that sequence. The crew and like the Marines on the Ragstopper are a fun little sub thread.
Oh yeah, you do sound better, Maurice. It's gone.
Yeah, it's better. I'm making sure here.
Well, we only really need to hit on
Felicin. In this
Yeah.
chapter, she has not actually met the high mages yet, right? She hasn't seen them. That's not this chapter. Okay.
No,
Then,
she's
yeah.
getting ready. I think it's
Next. It must be next.
it's
chapter.
it's coming up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's very straightforward chapter. I don't think we have a whole lot to dig deep on in this one.
I think it's cool to see Adjunct Tavor come in, right? That's fun. That's fun because we've been worried about that confrontation for a while. Well, I don't know if worried's the right word. Wanting to see.
Yeah. Curious.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my mic, because I unplugged it, it switched to another mic. And now I can't switch back to my mic because you can't do it mid-recording. So it started a new track for the new mic. I feel like this is headed for disaster, is what I'm saying.
Okay, so I'm going to stop this recording, then we're going to start a new one. So we have 2 separate ones.
Okay. Perfect.
We're back.
We're back.
Technical.
I could edit it to make it seem like we never left, but I don't care. So let's see.
He really doesn't, y'all.
I really don't, people. I really don't. So Maurice, you want to do things to remember on the easy chapter here?
Yeah, chapter 17. That's not how you say 17 in any language.
I like it.
Okay, so something weird is happening to the captain of the Ragstopper. Something weird is happening to the Ragstopper. Callum is not gay or bisexual. We learned that in this chapter.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he's not his type.
Sokolon might be.
Shippers.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, shippers. We see an Ankral, which is basically a worm. WYRM. So it's kind of a dragon-like creature.
Or a drake. Almost kind of like a drake.
Well, worm is what Game of Thrones has. So they have hind legs and wings.
The like their four limbs are on their wings, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's a worm.
Have 4 limbs and wings.
And wings, exactly. And drakes have no wings.
Ah, okay. There you go.
There you go. There's a lesson for everyone. Shaik, we see she shows up and immediately kind of... She speaks with Shaik's voice, which is super weird. And then she's having a... Leomon is obviously very... He's not very trusting. And she's getting that. And so she's like, you got to trust me. And Hebrick's like, you can't command people to believe in you.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I remember.
And then in the Ragstopper we get back, I think they get... Oh, they see Tavor headed to Raraku. And then Kalam hints at Quick Ben being near.
Yes.
And we're like, what does that mean? That would be sick.
Quick
That's
Ben
it.
Can be anywhere.
That's the
Easy
chapter
chapter.
17. Easy chapter.
This next one's pretty easy too, I think. All right, chapter 18 is pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Let's just read the summary here, and then we'll go for it.
Noah, you got fucking hella loud all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Should I just back up?
That's a little better.
Is that better?
I don't know what happened.
I did. Well, so my mixer doesn't have phantom power, so I have to plug it in separately, and I have it plugged into my iPad right now because all my ports on my laptop are taken up. And I texted a work thread back, so it just might have confused it. But I'll just keep the mic here. Hopefully it's fine.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're not cutting that. Chapter 18. The convergence at Tremolor turns tragic and revelatory as Mappo discovers the broken bodies of the Nameless Ones and hears Icarium recall a memory that shatters everything he believed. That the cult may have destroyed Mappo's village themselves to bind him as keeper to their living weapon. Yet, before that truth can settle, the group enters the Azoth maze, where imprisoned demons line the routes and soul-taken slaughter one another for survival. Mesrim falls to the house, Grillin returns swollen with devoured lives, and Ikariam nearly unleashes his apocalyptic rage until Fiddler hurls what he thinks is a cusser, but instead Kimlock's conch, whose shattering unleashes a bone song that annihilates Grillin and leaves Ikariam unconscious, prompting Mappo to defy both Ikariam's own wish for imprisonment and Isgirl Puss' scheme to surrender him to the Azoth, even as the Hounds of Shadow circle and Crocus finally sights the house. Meanwhile, in Uraku, Felicen fully sheds her former self, forging a pact with the Whirlwind Goddess and claiming the mantle of Shaik Reborn before 11 tribes and 40,000 cavalry. Projecting her will into every mind present, she forces the High Mages to kneel and calls the apocalypse to war against the Malazan Empire, rising a vast whirlwind banner into the sky as the rebellion ignites in earnest. All right. Got to go to the maze, and Felicen did what she wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, we get a lot here, especially in the Mappo and Ikariam segment. I feel like you learn a lot in this bit.
Poor Mappo.
I know. Mappo has this is a rough chapter for Mappo. Is this the chapter? I don't have the book in front of me, but is this the chapter where basically this is the one where Ikariam is like about to go berserk and kill everything, and Mappo is like wrapped around him trying to hold him back? That's this chapter, right? I think so.
Yes.
And he's like screaming and like crying and trying to hold him back.
Yeah, Ikariam gets angry, and the Hounds even they back up. They're like,
the Hounds retreat.
Fuck.
Yeah, which is insane because we've seen the Hounds willingly go into a fight against Animander Rake.
Right.
It didn't work. It didn't work, but they did go into a fight against him willingly, so they weren't scared of him, and they're afraid of Ikariam. So, and I think it's funny because he gets knocked out immediately after, so we don't get to see what his power is really like. But yeah, and then it's interesting because we have in this moment like this is the opportunity. Mappo's task is to limit Ikariam's damage, and this is an opportunity to essentially
put an end to his threat
permanently.
Yeah,
and he can't do it. He loves him too much. He can't do it. I think that's such a good that's what I was saying earlier. Their relationship is such a strong point of the end of this book. I think that's the best example of it.
Yeah, we heard that, Noah. Yeah, that came through.
My wife texted me. Damn.
Another thing here is poor Mesrim, dude. Mesrim shows up to help, and then the Hounds get him.
Yeah. Well, the house
Well, the Hounds attack Mesrim and push him into the wall of the maze.
That's right. And then the house
grabs him, but then the house kills him.
Yes.
The house smothers him.
Imprison him. Yeah.
So, yes, exactly. And imprisons his corpse, but he just dies. So he's not going to be stuck.
Also, the conch is so good. I love this scene because someone in the book club immediately shared a SpongeBob meme of the magic conch.
The magic conch, dude.
What so is it? Somebody's gun. Who's it? Whose gun? The writing principal?
Chekhov's
gun. Chekhov's conch shell. That's
Chekhov's conch.
He it is very funny in the scene too because he pulls out supposed to be a cusser and he throws it, and then a conch shell just shatters on the ground.
And he's like, "Fuck!"
Right? It's so funny, but of course, is actually more damaging than the cusser would have been.
Yeah, and finally kills that bitch ass motherfucker Grillin.
Yes.
Why do we not like Grillin?
Because he ate Culp.
What do you mean? Why did we not like him?
Look, I'm just saying.
He ate Culp.
From a certain point of view. From a certain point of view.
Thousands of rats.
Okay, Anakin.
He's thousands of rats.
You're not defending Ratman, okay? We're not doing this.
I can't wait till you guys read what I'm writing right now, because I literally made the first battle scene of this party against 1,000 rats because of Krillin. They're protecting
awesome.
cheese, dude. They have special cheese they gotta protect.
That's great. That's awesome.
Just saying.
Rats. I mean, it's not because he's rats. It's because he's crazy.
Yeah, he's horrible.
Oh, yeah, he's
He
awful.
eats people. That's
Yeah,
kind of
obviously
the
I
main
like
reason.
him. I like him dead. Just people who want to clip this and post it.
And then we get Felison stepping into the role of Shaik Reborn.
Yep.
Say it right.
The scene with the High Mages was interesting because I think up to this point there was always a possibility that like, was this real? You know, like, is she just acting? And then she overpowers them with like just her mind and forces 3 High Mages to their knees. I was like, oh damn, that's real.
Dude, the parent family is prolific.
Yeah. All the parents right now are not people you want to mess with.
Just wait till Memories of Ice, then we'll have this prolific conversation again.
yeah, I'm sure. I mean, just what he does in Gardens, though, you can say that like,
Oh yeah,
Genois is not to be fucked with for sure.
Genois.
Are we gonna argue about his name every time I say it?
It's
Is that what
Ganos.
we're gonna? It's Genois.
I think it's Genoa.
I think it's Ganos.
The S is
Shut the
silent.
fuck up. Shut
The
the
S
Gano.
is silent.
It'd be Gano if it was silent. So
No, not with the accent. Not with the Malazan accent, which I have.
what?
I have the Malazan accent.
British?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it
you
even
spend-
British?
No. You spend half your life in the Midwest and half your life
Has
in the
he been
Pacific Northwest, and
talking
you get
British
the
this
Malazan
whole
accent.
time?
Been
Dude, they're
talking
not British. They're not British, dude. Everybody needs the British to do all this fantasy stuff that's so full of shit. It's all out. I'm not getting into this.
No one wants to argue for American superiority. That's the stance he wants to take right now.
Listen. It's
Why
probably
is
not the
all
greatest
fantasy
time to
fucking
be-
medieval
Not the greatest
European?
time to make that argument.
No,
Greatest
100%.
time to be an American.
Maybe the single worst time in the last 3 decades to make that argument.
In the last 50 years,
I saw
it's the
I saw
worst
this
time.
really. There's this funny meme. It was like you libtards just don't understand. Trump was bullied into bombing Iran because the Epstein files got released. He had to do it.
Right.
You guys don't understand. I've seen a couple of those too. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, back to it.
All right.
End of sidebar.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's the chapter. Y'all
Yeah,
want to do
I think
important
Check
things?
412.
Yeah, important things, right?
Important
Rats
things.
are dead, and Conches and Felicin.
Messroom's
can
dead.
control.
Rats are dead. Ikarium's losing it. Conch shell works. It saves their lives, and then Mappo bonks Ikarium on the head and knocks him out. And then Felicin is fully Shaik, but she's also still Felicin, so that's weird. She's like both people. We get introduced to 3 High Mages. These people are important to remember. Bidethal, Febril, and Laoric. Remember those folk.
Yeah, I didn't say their names in the recap just because I didn't remember.
Well, and you haven't read book 4. So
No, I have not. Is that where they come back?
that's where we go back to we go back to 7 cities
Oh, fun.
in book 4. But those 3, I'm pretty sure. I mean,
No, it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It's fine.
No,
Who cares?
It is.
Yeah, I believe you.
I think.
Nope, you're good.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Anyway, and then do they enter? Oh no, they see the house. They see Tremolor, so they're heading for it. Pust is cursed. I mean, he curses. He's pissed. Pust is pissed. Pust is pissed. And that's chapter 18. Now we're moving on to chapter 19. Guys, we're killing it. 13 minutes on the clock.
Well, this one's going to take 30 to 40 minutes, I have a feeling. So,
This is a beefy chapter.
yeah,
Let's
that's
do
why this whole podcast has been trying to get to chapter 19. So, here we go. Chapter 19. Devastation and revelation reshape every front. In Vathar Forest, Duiker records the horror of the Day of Pure Blood, where 20,000 refugees and hundreds of the seventh die at the river while Sormo Anath falls. Yet word spreads that a ruthless Malazan fleet under Tavor approaches even as ancient scars of the Solana Mas and the Jagat Wars haunt the land. Amid brief laughter over demotions and the feral lapdogs steals the survivors before Duiker witnesses Shaik's rising whirlwind in the north. Aboard the Ragstopper, the time fractures under a mind-clouding warren until Kalam contacts Quickben, who reveals chaos across the warrens and confirms that the Path of Hands is destabilizing everything, only for the storm to drive them not to Unta but towards Malaz city itself. At Trimalor, Mappo defies the Azoth's hunger for Akarium as the maze devours soul-taken and divers. Moby reveals unexpected power, and the group reaches the sister house to Deadhouse, just as monstrous forces close in and the door refuses to open. Meanwhile, the chain of dogs staggers across the Ninothodon toward annihilation until Tregale Trade Guild, sent secretly by Dujak One Arm with aid from Darujistan, delivers salvation and the truth that Dujak's rebellion is a ruse. Sorry, I had to swallow there. At dawn, Coltane strikes first, is nearly crushed by Corbolo Dom, and then witnesses the Kundril tribes choose the Wiccans over all others, turning the tide in a thunderous declaration that echoes across the battlefield. The Wiccans stand supreme. Big boy.
Oof. All right. So I want to first start with, if you're in the book club, there's been some discussion about the plot points in this chapter specifically, with some people saying that the Trigel Trade Guild showing up and the Kundril tribes helping the Wiccans undercuts the tension of the moment.
Let's talk about that.
Discussion.
Deus Machina. They think it's very Deus Machina. One, before we get to that, I want to say my favorite intros are the ones where Noah struggles, and I think they're so funny. But
when I'm trying to say all the names that I haven't heard,
35 seconds. He stopped for 35 seconds and had to go. Sorry, I had to swallow.
Trigale. You also said Trigale for the Trigale.
This one had a lot of weird
Trigale.
It does have a lot of weird names.
Look, I'm going to listen to the audiobooks eventually.
No, you're not.
I'm going to for 4 because that's when the new narrator comes, right?
That's a good point.
Good point. So that's what I'm trying to hold out for.
All right, Noah.
All right,
Noah and Will.
Let's talk Deus Ex. Let's talk Deus Ex Machina.
Is that how you say
Great
that?
game. Deus Ex Machina, yeah.
Wow. I say Deus.
You're trad, so I was just letting you do your thing.
Deus Machina.
Someone would pay an editor for you.
They will. I know how to spell it. I just don't know how to say
Deus
it.
Ex Machina.
Pronunciation. I'm
You guys
Googling
ever
it.
play Deus Ex? Deus Ex.
Yes, when the
Deus
game was coming
Ex
out when I was
Machina.
younger. My friends and I all thought it was Deuce X, and my parents thought we were saying Deuce Ex. Like, what?
Deuce
what
Ex?
game, Deuce Ex.
Deuce Ex, dude.
Yeah, I
Bunch
thought
of
it
little
was
Christian boys running around
I thought it
saying
was
Deus
I
Ex.
thought it was do. I thought it was like do ex machina, not Deus.
Ugh. You're thinking like duh.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the French,
That's what I was thinking.
French too.
I was thinking French.
Duh.
It's
All right.
Deus.
You learned something new,
It is Latin.
ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, it is not a Deus ex machina, in my opinion.
No.
Okay. Let's talk about it, because a lot of people felt it was. So let's talk about why it's not.
Did they talk about this in the book club?
Yes. I say a lot.
See, that's why I don't go in there.
It wasn't
There's
a lot.
Bunch of
There
dumb
were like
opinions in there.
there
it
were
sounds
like 5 of us in there.
Yeah. It wasn't a lot of people. I probably
Was it on this
some of it.
chapter? I'm gonna go see.
I actually
Probably.
think it was in the discussion at the end. It might be both. But yeah, there were some people who were upset. They felt like the Chain of Dogs was bailed out.
This is how I look at it. Steven Erikson is by his nature a storyteller, but he's also a tabletop RPGer. And I think what happened here is he realized that he was going to TPK his party, which is called
Here we go,
Army,
Daniel.
before the finale. And he was like,
Should we?
Yeah.
I can't do that. I can't TPK my guys. So he introduces the wild, merchant who teleports in out of nowhere and he appears on the road. Like, that's what it was. It was the equivalent to, like, an autocorrect. Like a slight, what's it called when you go back and change something?
Revision?
Retcon. It was a retcon. And so he was just retconning this moment. I don't think it's a Deus Ex Machina because it doesn't, they don't win here.
It doesn't fix it.
It doesn't fix it. That's why it's not a Deus Ex Machina. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I think it's important
they
to
don't
remember.
They don't win the day. They win the day maybe, but they don't like.
Well, a Deus Ex Machina is also. It's supposed to be things that have no connection. So, like, in the strictest sense of the word, it can't be, right? It can't be something that's totally out of left field, makes no sense, has no explanation, no connection, no way of rationalizing it within the in-game or the in-story world. There
A lot of people argue,
Deus...
for instance, if you're familiar with the Red Rising trilogy, that Pierce Brown, spoilers
Sarah
for
talks about that.
Morningstar. Who talks about that?
Sarah in the book club, who I get to meet on Friday. Book club meetup. Me and Sarah will be there.
In Red Rising, there's a bit of he employs that a little bit with both unreliable narrator and also Deus Ex Machina to get. I mean, it's arguable. I love that moment. I think it's a great moment in Morningstar, but
I'm trying to remember what moment you're talking about.
it's. Have you read it?
Yeah.
Okay, major spoilers for Red Rising. The
I will
first
give you 5
trilogy.
seconds to close your ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maurice, go.
It's legitimately this.
You're blurry right now.
Yeah, the thing says goblin. The
Wakey goblin. It's it's Severo. It's Severo's death, which is a total like
the
mislead.
The total red herring of his death. Yeah.
I mean, he has. We're back.
That's not really a Deus Ex. That's not really a Deus Ex Machina either.
No,
in terms of like the literary methodology.
No, for
that's
sure.
What I'm saying. So
people use it incorrectly.
Around,
yeah.
To throw that term around, I think we should just know what it means, right? So it literally translates to God from the machine, and it means that the world just provides a way for the heroes to win, right? It was a writing trope that was used in like Greek like tragedies and stuff. You see it in older like plays and stuff that this would happen, where like the things might be going really poorly, and then the gods come out of nowhere and fix it. You see it sometimes in anime too.
Guys, I just want to say this is why I don't go in the book club, because Daniel here is saying he's admitting to skipping chapters in Lord of the Rings. Like, you guys want to know?
Yeah.
Like,
Daniel, it's a great place. Daniel. We've fostered a great place that really has a lot of wonderful conversations. It's a community in miniature.
You don't want me in there.
It's really
you don't want me in there.
And we don't want Noah in there. Honestly, we don't want him in there.
You don't. I'm going through reading a bunch of stuff now, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But this does not count. This is not a Deus Ex Machina. because this is a thing that exists within the world, and also
it's earned. I feel like it's earned.
Yes, and it explained in the moment why it's earned. It's not a mystery. Basically, Coltane has attracted the attention of the world with his bravery, and Kalam's conversation with Quick Ben has put the word out about what's happening in Seven Cities.
In the previous chapter.
Quick Ben goes to Dujek, who goes to the Trade Guild, and he makes this happen. There you go. That's why it's not a Deus Ex Machina. Now, that's not to be said. To be clear, this is a story that could employ a Deus Ex Machina in a way that's not offensive to people because of the way the gods interact with the world, right? They could absolutely, at points, just come down and do stuff. And
plot twist. Yeah, it's like sudden, you know. I can't even think of like a Deus Ex Machina that, like a famous, like what are some like famous examples?
You can look them up.
So there are a few. So if we're looking like fantasy,
the Eagles.
So Eagles is one. Harry Potter, we have Fawkes and the Sorting Hat.
The ending of The Wizard of Oz. It was all a dream. The end of The Wizard of Oz.
Tywin at Blackwater. I don't remember what book that is. In A Song of Ice and Fire.
Blackwater is book 2, Clash of Kings.
Yes. And then, those are kind of like the big ones.
I'm not even sure would that count though, because it's explained later, like why he's there.
Yeah, I guess a big one. People like to bring up Aslan's resurrection too, but if you look at it allegorical, that's stupid because he has to resurrect. He's supposed to be Jesus.
That was the whole point of the story. That's not
Superman 2 is one.
That. People consider the War of the Worlds.
Don't say that. War of the Worlds because they
because of the way they die at the end, where it's just like the planet just kills them. Like the characters, basically, it's anything that takes all the agency away from the characters, and the world of the story solves the problem.
Is it Superman 2? Superman 2.
The Mist is an example. That could be an example. Yeah.
Superman 2, where he reverses time.
Turns time back. Yeah, that's an example. Although I would maybe that's not. Because he still has agency. It's still a character
He's
who has
doing
established powers doing something.
But that's not an established power. The introduction of that power is...
True. You can make the argument. Yeah. I'm looking at some other... the incinerator scene in Toy Story 3. That's a good one.
Yes.
It's a great example.
That's in there. It's a great example. Yeah.
They're dead. They're going to die. And then they just don't. It's a great
It's Toy Story, though. It's like we got
Well, here's the thing.
Does Toy Story not count as a fantasy? Does Toy Story not count as a fantasy?
Toy Story is real life. Is dystopian.
He ain't wrong. A peek behind the curtain of being a writer, there is a principle that I think is often mistaken. Like, the unreliable narrator, that's what you see in Red Rising. You see that in a lot of books. Noah loves unreliable narrators.
It's not a blanket statement.
But when you read a lot of like heist or con or thief books, you'll see this often. You see it a lot in Dungeon Crawler Carl. And it's if you are told the plan is going to go wrong. If you are not told the plan is going to go right and it's going to be fucking great. That is typically... It's often, you'll see it everywhere if you remember. You'll see it in every fucking book. If you're told the plan, it is going to go wrong. And if they're like, we've got a plan, fade to black, then we just see the plan. And there may be some complications or whatever. But you aren't setting expectations. What you don't do as a writer is tell them the plan and then it goes right. Because that's boring.
Say, there are a couple times in the last... Because I've just blitzed through the last two...
Yeah.
Books 2 and 3 of Dungeon Crawler Carl. There are a couple of moments in there where like Carl explains the plan to the reader, and then it does work, and it actually surprised me more than if it
he's probably playing with that trope a bit. Yeah. I bet.
Well, and he literally in the book he's like, "Holy shit! I did not think that would work." So like it's intentionally playing with the trope. But yes,
send me a text with that because I want to ask him.
Okay.
Will, your camera is fucking ages behind.
That's okay. It's okay. So anything we see on camera is fixed.
Okay.
When it uploads.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Yeah, you're blurry for us the whole entire episode, every episode.
Yeah,
Me?
he fixes it in post. Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
That's
you are.
crazy.
But don't worry about it because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, I'm fucking... I'm beautiful here. It's like
You're
clear as
gorgeous.
day.
So I
yourself,
think
right?
HK, baby.
that's-
HK?
I hope
4K.
that puts the Deus Ex Machina discussion to bed
Yes.
for people because it
Let's
really
put it to bed.
yeah.
You guys, listen. I'm going to let you guys know. I read through a bunch of comments. You don't know what you're talking about. So let's just leave it at that.
What I was saying... Noah, shut up. Stop saying what you're saying. What I was saying was a lot of people see that, like, not being told the plan and then going in and seeing it happen as, like, oh, well, I didn't know, that was unexpected. The reason why it was unexpected because I didn't know what they were going to do beforehand. And it's like, yes, that is the point. That's not what happened here. That's what happens a lot when people use Deus Ex Machina. In this situation, I think we saw a part of the world that we didn't know existed be introduced during a pivotal plot moment. And that is kind of Erickson's MO. Like, everything that he introduces makes perfect fucking sense in the world, and for, like, there is always an explanation. It is not just the hand of God coming down and changing the fate of the characters.
Yeah, and that's why I think if you look at it isolated, you could easily make the argument that it's Deus Ex Machina. That's fine. But I think when you look at Erickson as a whole, as a writer, what he's been doing for us for 2 books now, it's easy to see that it's not that. This is just how his worlds are given to us. This is how he reveals stuff. So having it happen quickly, it's like, think of like a quick character death, right? Like, you're not expecting a character death to come, and then it just happens just like that, and it's easy, you know? So it's not a... It's just how his process works.
Well, I think it's also important to remember that the way Erickson structures these books, even down to the chapter, we have a very narrow focus, right? So you're only getting this slice of a world that's this big.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's just how he writes it.
Book
And so
3
that's fine.
is happening concurrently to book 2. Also,
Exactly. So everything we read in Memories of Ice is currently happening.
yeah.
And that's going to make everything more fucked, I promise.
And also, remember to finish the book, because you'll see very quickly that this was not, this got them past today. And I think that's an important thing to remember, is like...
Right. Now, if the Trigale people had showed up and been like, we brought a bunch of wagons, hop in, we're taking you to Aaron or
that's
whatever.
a Deus
That
Ex
would be
Machina.
different.
Yes!
That would remove tension and ruin the Chain of Dogs plotline.
If
It was
Quentin
not.
showed up and just
If
started
Quick Ben
fixing
stepped out
everything.
of a warren and just eliminated an army.
Yeah.
Or
that
like
would
said,
ruin the
hop on in. We're going to travel through Warren now. Yeah, that would have changed everything. But what this was, I stand by it. This was a dungeon master being like, they're like, do we have enough food for this? And they're like, oh God, we don't have enough food. I have not been keeping. Have y'all been keeping track of how much food you're eating? Okay, so if we got 10 days and we got this, oh yeah, you guys are starving to death.
For me.
Roll D4.
Roll a d4.
Do a starvation check. Oh, God,
Yeah, it's
you
like
rolled
roll a
nat one.
d20. I need everybody to roll a luck check for me. We're gonna do a group luck check.
And
Three
they all just rolled ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Or somebody rolled a nat 20 and they were like,
We're good.
well, a carriage, a warren opens up, and that carriage appears out of nowhere, and it's the Trigal Trade Guild, and that was that nat 20 coming into play.
Yeah.
That's how this is. That's all this is, and it does not matter that much. What does matter is everything else that happens in this fucking chapter.
You get 3 chapters away from this and tell me if it makes it that big of a difference. Yeah. So, anyway, as far as the rest of the chapter, and now we've addressed that discussion, I think
The sappers.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm refreshing my memory because it's been a.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'll just start this. The moment with the sappers, where Coltane's like, all right, we finally. We found the sappers. We gather them all in one place, and he's like, "Okay, you seem to be the guy that everybody was turning to. So I'm gonna make you a sergeant." And then one of them starts laughing, and they're like, "Why are you laughing?" It's like, "Well, you just demoted our captain." And and he's like, "Oh, how do you feel about that, Captain Mentor?" He's like, "I'd rather be a sergeant, honestly." And if you should make anybody captain, it's this one over here. And it's like, do you think she'll come to the meetings? And they're like, no fucking way. God, I love sappers so much. I love them so much.
They're great. Well, they're proving to be kind of the shaved knuckle in the hole for the Malazan
Linchpin.
army, right?
Yeah,
They are the thing that separates the Malazans from everybody else. Yeah, that sequence is great.
Daniel would say they're the Deus Ex Machina of the.
Daniel's going to leave the book club.
This is what happens when you guys let me in there.
Daniel, it was fair for you to ask. I think it was fair to ask.
It
was a good discussion.
But you
There's
were
no
wrong.
Stupid questions.
And I think we need to acknowledge that too.
He wasn't like aggressively wrong.
No, he was fine. He was not mean about it.
No, we got
this
good
is just
people.
who I am. If I'm doing this to you, it means I like you.
He bullies
if
all
I
of
don't
us.
mention you, if I don't mention you at all, that's when you're in trouble.
You should have seen our group chat the other day. It got really heated really quickly because me and Will, we kind of teamed up on him a little bit, and it got him pissed off, so we called us fat fucks. And that was
Not at all what
insane.
happened.
That was insane.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what. And then it got really awkward, and then he kind of did the Noah apology, which was like, "Hey guys, we're all fat." Okay, and it was like, I was like, "We forgive you, Noah." That was as close to it as "I'm sorry" as we're gonna get.
Dude, you sent that text at 1:30 in the morning. I was playing a video game with some friends. I looked down. I was like, "Oh shit!" He might be pissed.
I woke up to a text message, and it was just Will saying, "Damn, dude."
I'm almost never actually mad.
No, I didn't think you were. Well, I didn't think you were mad until you sent that, and I was like, "Oh God!" I think
that
you're
one
mad.
text was the one time that I thought, "Oh, he might genuinely be mad." That might have been.
Hold on, let me find. I remember sending that one thing. It was funny.
We went off. Me and Will were just going back and forth on taking up for each other, basically, because Noah was bullying us, and
yeah, it's important to remember that he also started it.
Yes,
I didn't start it.
You did.
You
sent
sent you guys
something.
I sent you a picture of a steak that I cooked that I thought looked really good.
Yes.
All it was. No,
And
it
then
wasn't even the cooked one. It was before I cooked it. It was the raw steak.
Oh no! It was because you sent. Okay, this was why I said you're going to get heart disease because Will said.
This is why. That's how we started it.
Let's see if he gives full context. I want to see if he gives full context.
I can mute you both. Okay, so the reason I said you're both going to get heart disease is because Will said for dinner tonight I had ribeye, chicken breast, hot dogs, burgers, twice baked potatoes, macaroni, cheese, and green beans. Like that fucking matters. No, stop. So he said this, and then he said had some family over. Obviously, I understand that he cooked a bunch of food for family. And then Maurice is like, "Oh, hell yeah, holy shit, what a spread." And then I jokingly said, "You're both going to get heart disease." And then
I have the highest voice in this whole podcast, and you made me sound like a fucking
and Maurice
idiot.
Maurice is like, I take cholesterol meds because I have genetic disorder. This is also
hold
sirloin.
on. I sent a sirloin. I sent a picture of a steak that I made that night, and then this motherfucker said, You both are gonna die of heart disease, fat fucks."
No,
That's what he said.
Here we go. I'm screenshotting this right now and putting it in the Fable Book Club because I need to defend myself in this moment. I made a joke off a ridiculous thing Will
Listen,
said. When Will told me for dinner he had 18 different kinds of meat and macaroni.
Okay, so it felt like he said, y'all are gonna die of heart disease, fat fucks. And I said that he said that. And so then he said that!
No,
He did said it!
No. Because look, here's where I said something. Here's where I said you're gonna die from heart disease. After Will was talking, here's Will's dinner right here. Okay, this is Will's dinner.
My dinner.
His group dinner. He had dinner with his whole family, in-laws.
And then I said, you guys are gonna die of heart disease. Because Maurice is like, holy shit, that sounds awesome. I just want to bathe in that. And then these two, I don't say a fucking word after this.
No, he doesn't say a word.
No. Here's all them talking about, you're a fat shamer, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm so mad. Then I said...
We're obviously joking, the two of us. I mean...
Yeah, and then I said, I said I would smoke it before I seared it. That gets rid of some of the saturated fat, you fat fucks.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah,
obviously a joke.
You hadn't responded for like 8 hours.
Like 5
Oh
hours.
yeah. So I said it at 10:30 at night, and then I didn't respond until 5 a.m.
We're like, and then
Yeah, they're sending all these gifts like, oh shit, is he actually?
we're like, oh Jesus.
And then I said, it's fine. We're all fat. We're sexy.
Yeah, see, that was him. That was a Noah apology. That's just so if you ever get one of those, just know he means well. And he was just kidding. He didn't realize he'd gone too far, and then he went too far.
It was so funny though, because it was the first time that I've like gotten a message from you and been like, oh shit. That's definitely possible that he's genuinely pissed.
Yeah, fucking Will, you were like, damn, dude. And then you did an Andy Bernard, and then I did an Andy from Parks and Rec, and then you were like, so when do you guys want to start kaiju? And he still hadn't responded.
You want to know the funniest part of all of it is I read them all as they were coming in. I just never responded.
See,
You were sitting there going, I'm gonna let him sit. I'm gonna let him
stew on that.
I'm gonna let him sit with that.
We'll see how they're feeling.
It was very fun.
All right. Well, chapter 19.
Okay.
Wow, we
got a
got
lot
really
more
off
covered,
track
I
there.
think.
We did that.
We haven't
Sorry
ripped
about
this
that.
whole episode.
Well, let's
Okay.
talk.
We were holding it in. We were holding it in.
Let's talk about. Can we talk? Let's talk a little bit about the rag stopper.
Yeah. Okay. I'm making sure I'm caught up on the rag stopper.
If anyone's curious, also, this is kind of how I operate in friendship. You're seeing it firsthand right here. And if there's ever like a weird little bit of tension that goes unaddressed, know for a fact that I will bring it up on a national podcast, and we will talk about it as a group.
And know for a fact that I do not care.
He doesn't care, but I care, so I need to talk about it. I'm a talker. Anyway, the rag stopper.
I grew up in the kind of family that just like you just shit talk each other and then you don't worry about it.
See, I am also I know what Maurice means by being a talker because my assumption is, like personally, if I haven't like no news is bad news. Like people say no news is good news. No news is bad news for me.
Yeah, 100%.
So like if we're talking and all of a sudden you stop responding, I will fill in the gaps. I will fill in the gaps, and the gaps are always that you are.
They're always bad. They're always you're pissed off.
It's almost like I know people do that, so I like to not.
This guy. I have had to do the thing though because I am an overthinker and I am diagnosed OCD. So I've had to do the thing where like I cannot assume that anyone is mad at me. If you don't tell me that you're mad at me, I'm not apologizing for shit I made up in my head. Like so like
okay.
If you can't tell me, I don't know. If you don't tell me, I don't know. I can't read your mind.
That's very evolved of you, Maurice.
Yeah, dude, I've done a lot of work, dude. You'll get there.
So no,
when you're 35, you'll understand.
When you're 35,
in the next 3 years, 2
yeah,
years. I turned
dude, it's a
33 next
lot,
month.
dude. 3 years. Let me tell you, a lot happens in 3 years, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have any kids 4 years ago.
Trump has been president for like 2 months.
Shut up.
What?
Oh, has it been 14
real?
months?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's been, okay, 14 months. It's been a year.
Jesus,
I was like,
dude,
dude, he just got in January. I'm pretty sure. That was last
No,
year.
I thought. Sorry,
It's
were
been a
you
while,
saying that
dude.
was real to me or him? That was to him. Okay.
Yeah, he was. That's me. Like,
Okay, because I was
2
saying I didn't
months?
have any kids 4 years ago, and then he said, "Is that real?" I was like, "Yeah, we talked about this."
You didn't have any kids
Yeah.
4 years ago, and now you have 6 and another on the way.
My
I
God.
had 2 kids 4 years ago. Yeah, and you have another on the way. God damn, dude.
It's
You're gonna have
crazy,
7
dude.
kids.
I get so confused. I'm gonna start saying you have 9 kids on accident. Like it's just gonna increase every
I
time.
kind of like
You
the
may-
idea of the
at
actual
6
number being a mystery.
If you have
Um,
6, you may as well have 9.
You might as well have 13.
I'll argue this.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. 6 is the last point at which you could fit in a regular minivan. Okay, when you get to 7, you gotta buy a.
You got to get one of those Mormon vans.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
So
that's nothing against Mormons. You know what I'm talking about when I say
They
the
have
Mormon
to have the
vans.
vans. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
the whole thing.
yeah.
They have
So,
the
like-
E-Series, the Ford E-Series. They have been moving to the Mercedes Sprinter, which I
The
think is
Mercedes
good.
ones are nicer.
They
They're
have
much
been
nicer.
moving. They have been making some changes.
Yeah.
You know, and again, I think it's good to populate. That's good.
I mean, you have technically a higher than average amount of kids.
I do. I'm 0.5 over average. So, yeah.
What
Kinda
was
like
the
with everything
hardest?
in life.
Was it hard to go from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, or 2 to 3?
0 to
I
1.
never went. Okay, I never went to 0 to 1. I went from 0 to 3. So
You adopted 3?
yeah, the older 3 are sibling groups. We got them all the same. Well, technically 2 of them, and then 1 was in the hospital, so we got them.
So
That's amazing.
I as well have a sibling group.
They're just his.
Because of course, you know, certain people have to just have their own kids because they think that they.
I did
There.
that too. I have one that's biological.
And they're all gonna have GERD.
Oh God. The biological one probably will. She's screwed. But
No, I was talking about Noah, not you, Will.
oh, okay.
So I have. So we.
That
so my family
hiaglottal
has
thing.
They're called hiatal hernias.
That's
So
what
you
it's
have a
called.
hernia in your throat. So if you're not able to control your acid reflux, you have to go get it removed. But if you can control, because that's the thing about acid reflux. Acid reflux only gives you throat cancer if there is acid reflux. If you're able to suppress it with medication, it's not going to develop into cancer. So as long as you can suppress it, you're fine.
I didn't
If
know
you
it could
let
turn
it
into
go-
cancer. What the fuck?
Oh yes. If you have heartburn daily and you're trying to put it out with Tums, you need to go get scoped or get on medication to stop it, because that will turn into throat cancer. It has to be suppressed. If it's suppressed, it does not turn into cancer.
Wow. I think I just need to stop eating mango.
Ooh yeah, it's very acidic. I would stay away
Yeah.
from pineapple too.
Yeah.
Tropical fruits. White boys, we're not made for tropical fruits, man. I know they're delicious.
Nah, dude. I know.
It's like it's like when you go to Hawaii and you're just like a fat white guy walking around. You're like, I don't belong here.
you know the
This isn't
That's like
this is not
half
my
the
natural
people in
habitat.
Hawaii.
exactly. We don't belong there.
you know the food that will give me heartburn faster than anything is I will get it from peanut butter easier than anything.
Oh, I eat peanut butter by the quarter
But-
cup full
The thing that will exacerbate it is water.
with my fingers.
Water.
With water?
I don't think
If I
that's right,
already
brother.
have heartburn and I drink water, it gets worse.
I don't know. I don't think you're doing enough. Maybe you're not doing enough.
This sounds
water.
like some southern
This.
Should
bullshit.
be.
You gotta drink. You gotta drink
I'm just telling you the
17.
truth.
You gotta drink a Dr Pepper every morning, and that's how you live to 107.
Yeah, to drink some goddamn Mountain Dew.
This is some
Yeah,
Appalachian
fucking
shit, dude.
heartburn.
That's some Blue Ridge Mountains. That's
If it was
Don't drink
Appalachian,
water.
it'd Be
Don't
ski.
drink water.
Okay, we've come full circle. We are now white guys on a podcast telling you not to drink water.
Dr Pepper.
I'm
Water.
drink water.
Water is a scam.
What? Here's the thing. Water's in everything. Just drink coffee. Noah drinks Mountain Dew. I'm pretty sure. Don't you drink Mountain Dew?
It depends. I get so I do like diet soda. That's kind of my caffeine's my
Diet Mountain
medication
Dew.
for ADHD. I do love Diet Mountain Dew.
Just
It
get
just
on
depends what
Adderall.
I grab at the store. Huh?
Just get on Adderall, dude.
No. Not trying to microdose meth.
I'm doing it. I'm on it right now.
I mean, I'm from Kentucky, so I microdose meth just by existing, I think. But
Yeah, he's
true.
on real meth. I'm on.
See, maybe that's the problem with the water. I drink the water. It's got a little tiny bit of meth in it.
We are so off right now.
Guys, okay, the rag stopper is in a raging storm.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a strange luminescent green cloud rolling over them. And then Callum's like, time is moving weird. Right? Is that in this? They come out of the storm.
Look.
Oh, shit. They come out of the storm.
Quickben appears.
He does talk to Quickben. Okay, he talks to Quickben.
Yes.
And Quickben's like, I lost too much blood yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck does that mean, Quick?
Because the Warrens are fucked up.
Yeah, but that's what's going on in Memories of Ice right now. Is Quickben just lost too much blood.
And we'll see. Is that a spoiler?
No, we know it's happening concurrently.
We know it's happening.
We
get explanation. We are going to get explanations for stuff that we see, especially when it comes to Quickben.
And then Quickben's like, yeah, you definitely are traveling. There's a Warren that's open on the rag stopper. It's fucking with y'all. And Callum's like, okay, I think it's that bitch ass bi boy, Sakalam. And then
Sakalam, dude.
And then they come out of the thing, and apparently the storm. They're like, we're not going to Unta anymore. We're going to Malaz City, which is the setting for Night of Knives by Ian Esselmont.
Really? In this timeline?
It's a prequel to the whole series.
Okay.
Yeah, Esselmont wrote it's Kellenvin, right? And it's his Rise to Power.
No, that's a different prequel, and that's a YA series done by Ice, I think, is Kellenvin.
YA Malazan series?
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure that's right. But no, the books of the Malazan Empire are 6 novels that Esselmont wrote that occur throughout the 10-book series. Night of Knives is what happens right before Gardens. And then there are several books that happen like between 4 and 5 and between 5 and 6. And let me look real quick.
Night of Knives sounds like it would be the Lysine taking power, right?
It is that night.
Yeah.
In Malaz City. And it is I actually like it. It's very fast-paced, super quick read. It's widely regarded as an awful book by people who love the series because they're so used to Steven Erikson, and Esselmont's just a very different writer. He does not write the same way. His series is much more straightforward. It is much less philosophical.
More
so just know that going into it. I read it. I enjoyed it. I think it's a solid read. Reach YA. Let me see if this is young adult, because I could be wrong.
Solid read. So 3 out of 5 is solid read according to people on
it's a solid 3 to 3.5.
I gave it a 4-star.
Okay.
It's literally my lowest rating is 4 stars. So this is garbage.
I'll go below that. I'll go to 3.75 on Fable, but I round up if I'm on Goodreads.
Yeah. Fable doesn't matter. Yeah. No.
The Path to Ascendancy series by Ian C. Esselmont is a 4-book, faster-paced prequel to the Malazan Book of the Fallen that follows Callanved and Dancer. Often considered more accessible or young adult adjacent.
Huh. Very interesting.
Young adult adjacent.
I think it's because Dancer and Callanved are young.
Oh, okay.
In the series.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, we're young.
Yeah, but I think they're like sub 20.
Oh God.
We also didn't talk about the stuff in the forest.
I mean, this is a free for all at this point, so talk about what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm just looking.
The forest, they
well,
get in there.
The lapdog. I just want to talk about the lapdog.
Okay, talk about the lapdog real quick, then I have an idea.
Been inundated and been brought into the fold. He
Assimilated.
did not die. He did assimilated. He did not die before. He was not made into a meal. He now leads the cattle dogs.
Yes, I knew that.
So funny,
I knew that when I was like,
Yeah.
I don't love that a Chihuahua just got eaten on page, but I knew he wasn't dead, and I tested you motherfuckers, and y'all failed. Some of you, one of you, Noah did. I'm pretty sure. Made a joke about it, but he knew too. He knew that Roach was alive.
This is so Malazan to me, as I'm realizing this is what Malazan is. It's this horrible storyline, this so just depressing storyline of the Chain of Dogs, with one of the funniest things that I've read so far this year, which is the Chihuahua taking over the herd of cattle dogs.
Incredible. And that I love too that when they ride into battle, Bent picks up Roach and carries him in his mouth.
Yeah.
So he's just like just running with the fucking Chihuahua in his mouth, and then drops him and they fight. And you know the Chihuahua is just like and just like going for the ankles.
That's
that Chihuahua
that's like when
could probably rip out an Achilles. Is all I'm saying. Could probably.
Well, I was gonna say that's like when we go to battle and I have to carry Maurice in to keep up with the crowd.
Because I'm short.
I'll hold them. You'll sit. I'll use my
honestly. One of my favorite things to do when me and Noah go to parades is to get on his shoulder, because then I can actually see everything.
Yeah, everything.
Concerts too. Like we do a lot of concerts together, and he lets me ride on his shoulders. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I set a squat record in high school, so there's still
that's not what I'm talking about.
Up there.
You see the whole. He's always bringing up me and Will's weight. It's so fucked up, dude. It's always.
That wasn't even a.
You said Why did you say that?
Look,
Why?
This is the problem.
I was talking about how nice you are in this very made-up scenario, because we've never been to a parade or a concert.
Look, this is the problem. This is what I don't like. Look, I'm a pretty socially left guy, but I do get when people. They assume that I'm thinking something when there was no intent about weight in that comment at all. It was just, if I'm holding someone in a parade on my shoulders, it doesn't matter if you weigh 150 pounds or you weigh 300 pounds. Not saying either of you weigh 300 pounds. Again, if
it
you
would
at
be
your heights,
okay.
we do need to have a conversation.
It would be fine if we did, and you don't get to tell me what to eat. You don't get to tell me what to weigh. You don't get to tell me what to do, buddy. And I don't give a fuck.
If you do, we need to talk.
Yeah. No, we don't. No, we don't. How about that?
Look, Maurice, I'm going to worry about my friends if they're 5'7", 400. We're going to need you to figure
You said
that out.
you jumped 100 pounds. One.
That's because you said that 300 is okay, so I'm letting 300 be okay.
Oh Jesus!
Listen,
This is this is ridiculous. Oh my God!
Look, I just want to point out there. Look, I weigh 230 pounds. I'm not small. I just want to say that so people understand. I'm a big guy.
I weigh.
I think it's important people know that we don't. I don't care. I really hope we don't care this much about what each other weighs. I really hope we don't.
We don't. I am 200. I weigh 220. As a 5'7" man, I'm a big
Maurice
boy
weighs
as well.
less. So anything moving forward, keep in mind Maurice weighs less than me. Okay,
I am
that in mind.
a foot shorter than him.
We don't need to get into that. See, look, now I was trying. I was giving you an out.
I'm not ashamed of my weight. I don't. We said this before. Fat is an adjective. It is not an insult unless it's all about intention, right? And for me, I don't like I'm so in the like body positive space that like I fucking love me, dude. I love me.
Look, my boy's not wearing a fucking t-shirt to the pool. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm diving in.
No
belly
offense if you
hair
wear
out,
t-shirts
baby.
To pools, but you should take it off.
It's way fun.
It's way more
give
fun. I'll give one caveat to that. if you have a history of skin cancer, you should keep your shirt on.
Yes,
Yes,
you should.
that's true.
But they make special
Also,
shirts for
if
that.
you're
If
if you're as pale as these two guys, you should wear a shirt because I think
Maurice, you
Oh
literally
yeah, because
are
you're
the
really
same.
swarthy over there. Yeah.
I have the sun on my face.
I have a giant LED light shining down.
Hold
I'm
on.
sitting in my kitchen with multiple lights on my. Or
Listen,
multiple
brother.
windows
If we're
on my
gonna
face.
if we're gonna shame skin color, let's just do Will because he's a ginger.
Hey,
You're like you have the finest blonde hair that like you couldn't even thread in a needle.
I do have very fine.
It would go through the needle somehow. That blonde hair, dude. It's like I know I have family. My brother-in-law has that same hair, and it's the softest hair in the world.
And I'll
It's
tell you
so
what,
soft.
like
My kids have
there's
that hair.
there's pros and cons
crazy.
because people have been telling me I've been bald since high school. It's like, no, my hair is just like this. So there is cons to it, but at the same time, it's also
we
very
know.
easy to style for work.
Oh,
It's very easy to take care of. There's
My
I
hair's
don't
a-
have issues with it.
my hair's
It
a
just
mess
is what
all
it
the
is.
time. So
dude, I've got
there's definitely-
I've got the Vegeta, fucking widow's peaks.
Oh, you get the widows.
My
Oh, yeah,
dad
so do I.
had it.
Yeah.
My dad had
Yeah,
that
so is my dad.
his whole fucking life. He gave him to me, and so I'm just like the Justin Thoreau Vegeta.
I
So-
gotta
Widow's
say,
peaks.
I
Here-
don't have that.
here's the
issue.
se-
That's-
No,
Here's the
it's
secret
flat.
for widow-
It's straight, dude.
If you're a widow peak guy, save pictures of you from 10 to 20 years ago. So when people are giving you shit,
I've always had this,
dude.
It's always
I
been
do
like
it all
this.
I do it all the time because I get so much shit. Like you guys wouldn't believe it. I'm a hat guy. I've been a hat guy my whole life. I have a bazillion fucking hats. I've worn hats forever. So people think I'm hiding something, but I just want to let you know I love hats. So I get a lot of comments like, "Oh, show us your head." Blah 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 blah.
I thought
It's
you
like,
were.
okay,
I thought you were balding for sure.
yeah. Everybody thinks that. And so all I do is I show pictures from my wedding, 12 years ago. I'm like, does it look different to you? Because if it does, then we can have a conversation. But if it doesn't, shut the fuck up.
My hair is thinning. I don't have
Well,
I'm not
your
bald,
hairline
but my
changes
hairline's
as you get
thinning.
older, no matter
Yeah.
what. Right? It happens to everybody.
It's right here for me. This used to be
Yeah.
straight across. Now it's got a little bit of a indentation there.
This is insane that we're talking about. There's
You know
nothing
what's
wrong
so
with
fun-
bald people.
One of the
either.
first comments I ever
I
got
mean, they're
on
uncomfortable
TikTok.
to look at, but they're fine.
Jesus. A month into me starting to do content on TikTok, I got the funniest insult comment I've ever gotten, and it was, "I didn't know they made foreheads that big anymore." And I was like, what? What do you mean anymore? Like they used to and they stopped?
I will say one of my meanest jokes that I do like to say a lot to people, and I'll admit I'm wrong in doing this. Okay.
Oh, God.
So full transparency here. I always make the joke about how chins are being bred out of males, and I love to ask people where their chin went. How old were they when they lost it? 'Cause-
Is that a fat joke?
so no,
That's not a fat thing. That's just a chin.
It's a chin joke.
No,
Because
fat people
obviously
lose
I
their
have-
chins
He's
because
got a
of the
good
double
jawline.
chin.
He's got a good one.
You got a good jawline. Yeah.
No, I'm admitting to my wrongs because you were talking about funny insults. I love to ask people about what age they lost their chin, because as they get older, sometimes it just starts to disappear.
Does it? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I never noticed that. That's why I was asking. I
was
didn't
sad.
understand. Are you just asking that to people who have, like, small chins? That's what you're asking. That's a people.
Yeah, I shame people about small chins because I'm like, come on. If there's anything you can fix in life, that's it. It's literally the tiniest implant.
But see, this is also why
You
why you just grow the beard. You know, if you can grow.
Yeah,
the
I
beard,
don't like having too much beard. It annoys me.
My
It
wife
is
likes
annoying.
the beard.
But does she
My
pull?
No.
Oh,
oh Mo.
Yeah, my wife doesn't sound like that. I'll tell you. She definitely does. Ow, Mao. I think.
oh man, never mind. That's gonna go into a.
We have not talked about Malazan for like 30 minutes.
we keep
Suffice it to
falling
say-
out. It's so crazy.
suffice
we
it to say,
got to end this. We got to end this.
Tremolor. Let's talk about Ikariam's still unconscious.
Just read my recap.
Hold on,
Will,
time
just
out,
read
time
my
out, time
recap out loud.
No. So I want Maurice to do his things to remember, and then Will, if you want to say something about things to remember, stop him.
Okay.
We'll do it all in one.
If I have a comment, I'll stop.
That will keep us on track here. I am again not editing any of this, even though it doesn't put me in the best light.
Listen, me and Will were not offended by the fat fuck joke. It was very appropriate to the back and forth banter that we were having. We were not actually insulted. I laughed really hard when I saw it.
Good. And I have a lot of fat friends that I love.
And he's fatter than me.
Yeah, exactly. I weigh more than Maurice.
That's a fact.
I probably weigh more than Will. So keep that in mind.
I don't know. I don't know what I weigh. I don't know. So there you go.
That's good.
That's a bad,
you don't need to know how much
should
you
stay
weigh,
on
bud.
top. No, you should.
No, you don't.
You should.
We talked about this, Noah. His blood work is fine.
Okay, if you're getting as long as you're getting your yearly checkups, I don't care.
Noah, obesity
Okay.
is not linked to any known disease. There is the only thing.
Okay.
No,
I can't.
100%.
As someone,
look it up.
As
Google
someone who
it.
works in healthcare, I cannot
It's
get
linked to
into
heart
this.
disease. It is linked to heart.
It's not. It is not
Increased risk
causation.
of stroke.
It is not causation. It is correlation. But people, there is no disease that is only linked to fatness because skinny people get the same diseases.
Most things are genetics.
Exactly.
Most things are genetics.
That is my fucking point.
Yeah.
As
Well,
long as your blood work is fine.
Lifespan is genetics. It's how old your parents were. It's the single greatest determining factor of lifespan. But
I'm not looking great, guys.
God.
I'm gonna let you guys are fucked because all my grandparents have been in their 90s. So.
Yeah, my family's old. My family's old.
My family's
youngest
dead.
grandparents-
My parents are both dead. So
Shit.
they died in their 50s.
Okay, see, we almost had a plan to finish this off, and then we started talking about this more.
Yeah. I just wanted to
Reese,
say, as long as your blood work is coming back fine, it doesn't matter how much you weigh because, like, that's all that fucking matters.
We're all nerds who read fantasy books and drink pop. None of us care how big.
I don't drink pop. And I've never said pop in my life. I drink a fucking protein smoothie for breakfast.
It's full of sugar.
I don't like the way you're mocking my voice in this episode. I'm going to say that right now. Moving on.
He's done it two ways. He's done it very low and he's done it very.
He done it very high, and I didn't like either of them. Both of them were bad. They were shitty both times. If you've made it this far, comment.
Man. Just hang on. We're getting there.
Well, yeah, we're almost there. We're almost to the end. Okay. Sorma Ina.
Hold on. If you got this far, comment Olaf. Go ahead, Maurice.
That is my most received comment.
I was
hate
gonna
comment.
say forehead.
I don't know if it's hate.
So his was better. His was better.
You could have said Vegeta, you ass.
Yeah, but the forehead comment was really funny. I was gonna say
It was funny.
Comment five head. Comment five head.
No. Comment fat
Is that not
fuck.
allowed?
Quote unquote dash Noah.
Yeah, everybody go on YouTube.
If you
Right?
comment
Noah-
any
Noah
of those
is a fat
things,
fuck.
we will know you made it this far.
Noah is a fat fuck. If
Yeah.
you do that one,
Quote unquote Will. Dash Will.
and / Maurice.
/ Maurice.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah,
Can we
100%.
talk? Let's go. I gotta wrap this up. Let's go.
Okay, Coltane made the sappers. He gave them an honor. The Foolish Dog Clan asked if the sappers could be inducted into their clan, which was a huge honor. Coltane turned them down on the sappers' behalf because he also knew they wouldn't want to do that because they don't like to be acknowledged. They do this for the fun of it, which is they just fucking love bombs. Sormo Enath is dead. He's been dead, but that's like we talk about that a bit here. The Malazan Tavor is on her way. Roach is alive, and he's the boss now of all the dogs. Sakalan he's fucking shit up. Kalam is stuck in a warren, and now he's headed toward Malaz City, which maybe that's where the Empress is. We don't know yet. Akarium is still unconscious. The Azak house really fucking wants him, like really bad. And Pust is sitting here this whole chapter like, we gotta give Akarium to the house. That was the deal.
You do my favorite Puss voice.
That's pretty close to the Pust voice in the audiobook, I think.
Then somebody in the book club said
bud.
that it's Jafar before when he transforms to trick Aladdin in the prison cell in the movie.
Yes.
Oh, the old guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's what I was picturing without realizing that's what it was.
That's good.
So.
Yeah. Okay. We get confirmation here. They smell spice, which is soul taken into Ivers.
Not Dune spice.
Moby shows up, and we're like, what the fuck is Moby doing here? He's back. Yeah. And why did he just smell like a soul taken? And
I don't know.
Pust is obviously.
How do you guys picture the whatever
monkeys with wings?
Monkeys with wings. How do you picture
flying monkeys?
Yeah, flying monkeys.
Because there's an official image that Steven Erikson drew, and it's horrifying.
Is it
basically Abu with wings?
Yeah. Somebody shared it. It's more chimp than monkey, and
I do not like apes.
It's like a human face. It's horrifying. Someone shared it in the club. You can go find it. But,
oh my god!
I pictured him.
Is that his dick out?
Picturing him.
Its dick is out.
as like an Apom. You know that Pokemon with the monkey with the hand tail? That's kind of how I pictured him with wings. So
I kind of imagined. I think I was imagining the what's it called? Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Okay. See, I picture him smaller than that. That's why I went Apom. So,
yeah.
I always thought Moby was small.
He's on their shoulders.
Because he does ride on his shoulder.
Arms.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of an ape on a shoulder. That is.
But a capuchin. A capuchin monkey.
Yeah. But those are cute monkeys.
Yeah, monkeys are fine.
Steven Erikson drew is not cute at all.
It's got
it doesn't
horns
have a
like
tail,
a
it's not a
demon,
monkey.
too. Is that right?
If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, what's the whole rhyme?
If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If something in a monkey, it's an ape.
Yeah.
Small,
basically
monkey-like is what they're called.
Monkey-like. Monkeys have tails, apes don't.
Yeah. So it would be ape-like then, yeah? Because it doesn't have a tail.
That's the general rule, according to VeggieTales.
The Bocarala, he shows up. Pust is pissed because he hates these motherfuckers. For some reason. There's a... Oh, shit. We also see 4 Denrabi, which are the ones, that big giant Gyarados that Fiddler killed earlier in the book. That was not a soul taken. It was a Divers, which is bananas. List. Oh, we get the sad story about the Jagged children. Guys, this was the chapter we were supposed to keep it together on. This is a huge fucking chapter. We learn that the Jaggeds were at the war with the Talanamas, and the Talanamas basically took a 5-year-old Jagged child, shattered every one of his bones, and then put him under a boulder that he couldn't move, so that they could lure the parents out and kill them. And that is the tragedy that happened here on this plain that they're walking through. And it's like a desolate, like, the land is scarred by what the Talanamas did thousands and thousands of years ago here.
Yeah, the Talanamas are not, strictly speaking, good guys. So
no, they went on a very Hitler-esque
I'm excited to talk about we're going to talk about the prologue.
Yeah.
Have you read? Oh, you started.
Yeah. I did the prologue in the first chapter. So
then we're back.
I think we've all finished Deadhouse at this point, right?
Yeah, we have. Then we're back into Coltane. Whatchamacallit? Oh, Trigal. The Trigal Trade Guild. They show up, they give food. They also give Coltane a little glass vial from a very weird mage. And they tell him to wear this at all times because we cannot lose you. And Coltane's like, I don't give a fuck about this. And he throws it at Duiker. And so Duiker wears it.
Old Dookies.
Old Dookie. And then this other tribe shows up and they're like, okay, we're about to find out who the fuck is the best clan tribe in 7 cities. And so they go in and they put him in the pincer trap. It's crazy. They don't win, but they do knock him back. And then he comes back and Coltane's like, so I guess we know it was you. And he's like, hell no, big dog. Wiccans! And then the fucking performance of this the Wiccans is unbelievable.
Kills it.
Yes. Unbelievable performance. I was like, holy shit. The guy went off on this moment. I don't know how he recorded that on a close mic. That was insane. They fought for 4 hours. Yeah. That's it. That pretty much covers this chapter 19. And now we're going to get to, this is the penultimate episode for Deadhouse Gates. The next Monday, we're going to be doing the finale. And trust me, you want to be here because we're going to be crying.
I got a lot to say. I have a lot to say about next week.
Noah is going to cry.
So Sarah's going to have a lot to say too.
Yes, she is. We should get her on here as a guest. We should just for next week.
Sarah would be interesting. I'll talk to her. I'm going to see her Friday. So, she's local.
I told Noah this, Maurice. I have a diatribe for next week, and it's I'm going to talk for 45 minutes straight, and I'm sorry.
Will's going to be the whole podcast, basically.
I'm excited. What is it about? Can you tell me? Can you hint? Give me a hint as to the nature of your diatribe. Cool. Love it. Love the hint.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But I can't say it on here because it'll be a spoiler.
Anyway, guys, we did it.
We did, and I'd usually leave us time to talk, but I feel like we've done that.
We gotta end it. We gotta end. Take this episode back and shoot it in the head. It's gotta end.
I have to pee like
We
nobody's.
were doing so well, guys.
That's the funniest part. That's the funniest part. We were doing so great, and then we got to the end, and it just went off the rails.
It was too pent up. We were too it was too much.
You guys, I didn't know you guys had all this fat guilt that you needed to get out.
Nope, that's not what it is, bud. That's not what it is.
All right, we're not doing this again,
guys.
Yeah.
We love you.
Have a good.
We'll see you in the book club. Honestly, this is why you don't want Noah in the book club, because he'll call you fat.
Right, it's just this all the time.
Signing off. We're the Crippled Pod.
And tell you that you don't know what literary terms mean.
3 guys wearing hats.
Except I don't have one.
You're wearing the hat of the father figure.
Okay. All right. Noah, take us out.
The swirly 20s side part.
Well, I thank you guys all for being here. Nobody remember, if you made it this far, Noah is a fat fuck, signed Will and Maurice.
Fucking love it.
That is what I want to see.
Yeah.
You're also free to write Maurice sounds like Olaf. Now that if nobody knew that before, now you're screwed for every episode you ever listen to again, because all you're going to hear is
It's not
Olaf.
a terrible thing to be known for. Like, Josh Gad is so
he's known
loved.
for his voice.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
My kids love him.
I had not Olaf on my profile, my TikTok profile for years.
I miss that.
I took it off because now I'm a trad author.
Oh my god. Can we please end this?
I more than anything, I want to be like an indie author like that. I would love that, but part of me wants to try really hard for trad just so Will has to be here with both of us
between us.
That would just force me to really go after it. That's all it would do.
Will's gonna be querying for 3 years trying to
Bruh. Get those
Noah,
Dragon Riders in there, dude.
You talk about all the time about how I'm scheming. Do you think I'm gonna go query for 3 years? Is that gonna be my approach?
No, you're gonna move here with me. You're gonna be like, hey, what event are you going to next weekend?
I will say this: I have not.
Can you take me?
I have not gotten the. Hey, Maurice, can you hook me up?
No,
yet.
listen. Listen.
I have gotten that from other people. I have gotten it in my DMs
Name
from
'em.
other people. I'm not going to name
Tell
them.
us who.
But
I'll tell you if you should hook 'em up or not. Let me know. Because I've probably read their books.
I've got the, can you hook me up? I'm just kidding. You know I'm kidding. Like that. That's the vibe. Yeah.
I'm
joke.
kidding.
And I'm like,
I'm kidding.
It's a joke.
I don't have that kind of power.
I'm not being serious.
Dude, no author has, unless you're like freaking Brandon Sanderson or
Who owns his own publishing
this
house?
lady. There's this lady, Robin Hobb, who probably could get you really close to some people. But unless you're one of those authors, I mean, you're not going to have a lot of power. So I would say my best secret to go trad.
It's
if you
so
really
interesting
want-
that
do what
you'd
Maurice
mentioned
did.
Robin Hobb. Doesn't she live in the Seattle area?
So I would say seeing Robin Hobb on a regular basis and being friends with her would be helpful if you're trying to go the trad route.
Wow.
But hey,
All right, can we end this episode, please? I have to go pick up my kids.
Robin,
Can we end the episode?
Robin's here. Robin. All right, bye.